When we started our Lenten journey, it was very much winter time. It was bitter cold and there was snow on the ground. It's a reminder that Lent begins in the dimness of the winter. But as we've moved through this season, the days have gotten longer and warmer. Lent ends in the brightness of springtime. According to John's Gospel, Jesus is the light of the world. This candle reminds us of that fact, and it reminds us that the light of the world tells us and insists to us that we too are the light of the world, and that we should not and cannot hide our brightness. We are to be like a city on a hill. The lights from that city can be seen for miles around, like a beacon. God gives each of us talents and skills that we can use to further the coming of God's kingdom on earth, to share God's word, to proclaim God's love, and to practice God's justice. You likely shine in ways that are at least slightly different from those around you, and that is a great thing. There are all kinds of God-given gifts, talents, and passions, and all are equally important in God's work. There are costs, though, associated with lighting a city. Electricity isn't free, and even those who choose to live off the grid have to power their generators with some sort of fuel. And there are personal costs to letting our light shine, too. It might bring us into scary or unknown situations or places. For an introvert, it may lead to feelings of being overwhelmed and exhausted, while an extrovert may struggle to keep their brightness burning during times when they feel alone or isolated. Even Jesus had to take time for rest and for Sabbath, time to reconnect with God. Often, Jesus would take his time by himself, going off to pray. But other times, he took some of his disciples with him. There is no one right way to practice Sabbath and to connect with God. But like a battery, we all need time to recharge in order to keep on shining. So today, I encourage you to think about where and how you shine. What skills and gifts has God given to you? And also, think about how you keep your light lit. How are you reconnecting with God and yourself as you share your brightness with the world?